You in there? What's going on, guys? Phil here from Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. Today going over the build specs on this 2019 Chevy 1500. It's sitting on a prototype black diamond kit, which is from Superlift, about a 6-inch kit, 22 by 10s and 35s. So let's go. All right, so as I mentioned in the intro here, this is basically a prototype kit of something called Black Diamond, which is a line that's gonna come from Superlift. Hopefully maybe SEMA this year, otherwise it's looking like 2020 to get everything done. So just kind of came through R&D and they're trying to piece everything together to get it out to you guys. So this one's a 6-inch kit, and you're gonna see in here, this is a full coilover kit. So you got the coils up front with remote reservoirs, with the cooling fins, as well as the adjustable dampening on there. So really nice setup out front. And these are actually turned all the way down, or almost all the way down. So it's gonna give you the smoothest ride, but also the least amount of lift as well out of the 6-inch kit. So you're gonna see, obviously noticeable up front, the bodyguard bumper. This is gonna help with clearance on here. So the wheel and tire setup we're looking at, I got a set of American Forces on here. These were custom made and painted to match this Superlift truck. This was actually built for SEMA 2018. We're driving around now. So American Forces on here, open cap, obviously, like all forged wheels. So you can run the spike lug nuts on here if that's something that you wanted to do. And then 22 by 10, and then I believe he said -20 offset. So you can see if you look from the front, it does stick out a decent amount. One thing to note is there is 1.5-inch wheel spacers on here as well, because when they ordered the wheels, put them on the 19, ran in the brake caliper clearance issues, just like a ton of other people had. Needed to get it rush done for SEMA, so they just threw some spacers on there to get it working. So it sticks out probably about 3 inches or so from the original factory body line there. But you only need about a 3/8 spacer if you didn't want them to stick out that far, just to clear those calipers. So like I said, 22 by 10, and then wrapped in the Nitto Trail Grapplers, which is the mud terrain from Nitto, 35 by 12.5 R22. So 35 tall, 12.5 wide. So you can see on the 10 wide, you get a little bit of wheel protection there, so that your rubber is sticking out further than your super expensive American Force wheels. Coming down in here to do a build test then, you're gonna see on these 10 wide Forces, you actually get a little more lip than what you typically see out of a 10 wide. Closer to that 4.5, 5-inch range. I'm gonna say 4.5 probably, because they're able to make these spokes a little bit thinner just because it's forged material, so a little bit stronger there, 4.5 inches roughly there. Rounding out the rest of the truck, obviously you can tell that it's not the original factory color. This is a 3M, I believe it's charcoal, metallic, satin, matte looking thing going on here. A couple of custom Superlift emblems, mirrors wrapped, NFAB steps as well. It does have tint. I got the windows rolled down, but it's about 20%. Take a look inside here. It's dirty because we convinced them to let us take the SEMA truck off-road yesterday. So cat skins, leather seat recovering with that yellow stitching in there, which is a custom thing that they got going on. But a couple of lighting controllers and whatnot for all the accessories. The big screen comes standard, all that. Husky liners, etc. Back side we'll show you as well. A whole bunch of camera equipment in here, sorry about that. New 2019 is 3 inches longer than 2018, so I got a bigger cab there. Out back, not really a ton to look at. Again, the King shocks out back as well, and then just blocks for your lift, which is pretty typical. On the very back side, we got the blacked out emblems, blacked out tail lights, Silverado limited edition badging, and again, bodyguard bumpers. You got the Truck Hero trailer hitch plug in there, and then as well as the, I believe it's a Borla exhaust on here too. So, but that is gonna be your 2019 Chevy on a 6-inch Superlift Black Diamond Edition kit with King coilovers on some 22 by 10s and 35s. Make sure you like, share, subscribe on the YouTube. Check us out if you want wheels, tires, suspension. That's kind of what we do. CustomOffsets.com. Peace.